Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of One Man, One Mod, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Botania. And today, we have work to do. That is for sure and for certain. Be quiet down there, chickens. Do your job and give me some more eggs. Alright, we have to do some stuff today. The first thing I need to do is find some wood. Wood laying around here. That would be amazing if we did. We need this. No. I think we need these two. I think we need these. I do have some wood. It's up here in this tree farm chest. Slowly but surely, it's sort of grinding its way. Now, between the episodes, I've done just a little bit of work. Nothing too crazy. Let's just grab this. This will work for us. I need to make some living wood. I just chopped down all of those trees, and I combined it with all the birch that I had and turned all that into charcoal. And I also spent, I don't know, maybe, not too long. 30 minutes? Oh, hello. No? 30 minutes in the mining dimension. Just running around, grabbing all the surface coal that I could possibly find. Which ended up being a pretty good bit. I had like 4 or 5 stacks. Just from running around, less than like 300 blocks away from the portal. And I fed it to all these guys. And if we look here, you'll see that we have about an eighth of a pool each for these guys. Which is actually just perfect. That's exactly how much we need. Because we're going to light this portal today. And we need about a quarter of a mana pool to spark up that portal, and we got to find a way to get it to that portal, and that's what we're going to work on now. I'm completely out of food. I died, as you can see there, shot by a skeleton. I came back into the overworld, and I was sitting here, and I was actually looking at something on my other monitor, and I had my headphones out, and I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on the screen, and I died right over there. So let's immediately get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, gone. Alright, let's go ahead and farm up all of this living wood. We'll make a little bit more. We have to make some mana spreaders, and we're going to look at lenses as well, because there's lenses that increase all different kinds of things with those mana spreaders. So we want to spend a little bit of time. I think that's a worthwhile expenditure of time to spend a little bit of our episode today looking at what we can do with lenses. Okay? So let's take a look here in our index, and let's see. Lens? Mana lenses. Nope. Lens? How about we look at it the right way? There we go. Okay. So we have different kind of lenses can be dyed in a workbench, which is kind of cool. Combined with a mana pearl to create a rainbow lens. So that's how you make like a base lens. And it doesn't do anything, right? It's just like the base thing. Let's see. The first lens used to determine the visuals. So we have velocity. Will dramatically increase the speed at which a mana burst travels. But not only does the beam start to lose its mana a lot faster, it can also carry a bit less. So we don't care about velocity. Not too. Potency will double the amount of mana a mana burst can carry. However, the beam becomes slower, and after it starts to lose mana, it does so at a lot faster rate. Resistance. This is significantly increase the amount of time the mana burst can go without starting to lose mana, but it makes it a bit slower. We've got efficiency, decrease the amount of time it takes for the mana burst to start losing its mana, but when it happens, it does so at a slower rate, which is Rune of Water. Messenger massively decreases the amount, but also drastically increases the burst speed, and that's the Messenger lens, which is kind of cool. The Bounce lens will allow the mana burst to bounce off walls rather than dissipating on a collision. Gravity, we already know about that. Oh, makes a mana burst be attracted by the world's gravitational pull, thus moving in an arc. As compensation, it also slightly increases the time before mana loss starts to happen. We got Bore lens we've already made. Damaging lens will damage any living being it comes across, draining its own mana to do so. Phantom lens is an interesting one. By utilizing the abstruse platform and its properties, it's possible to make the lens that will allow the mana burst to pass through blocks. In doing so, the time it can stay without losing mana is decreased. Magnetizing. Okay. And entropic. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Influence. Yeah, weight lens we've already done. Kindle lens. Okay, so there's all different kinds of mana lens. And I don't know exactly which one we would want to make in today's episode for our purposes, but I do know without a doubt, not without a fact, good grief, that I do need to make some mana spreaders. So let us make, over here, I need some gold. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And I also need 4 petals of some sort. It doesn't really matter what kind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we have stacks on stacks of petals over there. And then we just want to go here. Let's see if we can actually make 4 of these. Yes, we can. Perfect. Alright, so we can get these guys. Mana spreaders. And then we also want to make a mana pool. Oh, we didn't really want to make 3 of those. But nah, we can use them at some point, I'm sure. That was the end of our living rock, which is not ideal. Oh, that was that cow in there. Crazy guy. So we need to get mana out of these guys into somewhere so we can figure out how that we can get it loaded up over there. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put a mana lens here, or a mana, no, just one. Alright, and this is in bind mode, that's fine. So I'm going to take this guy right here and bind him to this guy. Okay, perfect. And then we want to put one here. We can just stick it right there, that works. And we're going to bind him to here. Okay? So now we're pulling mana out of these 2 back mana pools, and you can see that it should be slowly decreasing. Make sure this is in. Yes, we won't do it that way. We want to make sure we do this and then that. So we're actually binding this to the mana pool. Now we should see this decreasing, which we do, and we should see this slowly increasing. Yeah, which should be fine. All right, and then we want to take 2 more mana lenses. Put one right here. And we're going to take this guy and bind him to this pool. Okay, and then we should see some mana starting to show up in there. And then we want to put another one down. I know this is kind of like a convoluted setup, but this is how we're going to do it. And we're going to go over here and bind him here. You see mana showing up in there. Okay, so now, essentially what we're doing is we're emptying these pools over here. Yeah. And we should start to see mana showing up in here, slowly but surely. So it may take a while. Maybe we do want to make one of those, like, mana lenses, like the velocity one or something like that. Or we can just wait. Okay, these are all connected. Slowly but surely. Okay. I mean, hopefully these things are going down. Yeah, they're going down. I don't necessarily know if these are going up. So maybe I'll let these run for a little while. Let's let those go. We have work to do anyway. So we want to prepare. Well, we got to get some food. I think what I'm going to do is just make some more of those stuffed peppers. Are these bell peppers? Yeah. Let's grab these guys like so. We'll grab tomatoes like this. And we'll grab our rice over here. Okay, yeah. And then we should be able to get... Is it this guy? Let's see if we can just do it in our inventory. So we need tomatoes, we need rice, and we need bell peppers, and that gives us some stuffed peppers, which we'll get out of there. We'll put these guys back in there, and we'll eat some of these guys. Okay. So we need to let that process sort of happen up there. Now, we could have made a mana lens to increase, like, the velocity, but what I'm a little bit worried about is the distance. So there's this guy up here. I mean, he's a good ways away. I mean, he's not, like, super far away, but, you know, it's kind of a good way. Oh, I don't want these things. Get in there, guys. Yeah, so it's kind of a good ways away, but this thing should be working. Yeah, these are definitely draining. Okay. The question is, are these increasing? Yeah, I mean, slowly. And I'm afraid that that's too far. Is that possible that that's too far? I wouldn't think so. Okay. It feels like no mana is actually going in there. This one is slowly getting fuller. I'm afraid that that's too far. I mean, this shouldn't be too far. That's not very far at all. This, though, I mean, it's a good ways. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, no, it should be fine. It's only like 7 blocks away. How's this going? I think what I'm going to do here, by the way, is we're going to take these guys. Let's cut this down to 3. There, do that 3. See if that won't increase our production rate just a little bit. Okay, so the we're going to make a mana generating flower today. We need to get rid of all of those endoflames up there, so we're going to need to let that process work for a little bit. And the flower that we're going to make is something called the Kekamuris. And the cool thing about the Kekamuris is it eats cake. Yeah, so now you sort of get an idea of that's why I have all of that wheat over there, and then down underneath that little that hole underneath the tree farm, or underneath the stone farm, is cows and chickens. So then we can use that to make cakes. At least that's my plan. So to make the Kekamuris, we need pixie dust, and pixie dust is throwing a mana pool through the portal, and that gives us pixie dust. And we're just going to start off with 4 of those Kekamurises. Kekamuris whatever it is. We're going to make a couple of those, and we're going to stick those like in the same place that these endoflames are, and then we're going to put down some cake and see what happens. I've never used them before, so we're going to learn together how amazing they are. Yeah, I mean, this guy just doesn't seem to be... Yeah, he's starting. Yeah, they're starting to get there. I mean, that's cool. We'll just let it go for a little bit. So we need to make... Not only do we need pixie dust, but we also need runes of gluttony. So runes of gluttony is fire and winter together on the runic altar with a couple mana diamonds. And remember, we get mana diamonds just by throwing diamonds into a mana pool and getting out what we need. So we're going to need 8. Do I want to make... Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can make 8 of those Kekamuris things. Throw all these in there. Okay, there's that. Now we have the mana diamonds. So now we can make runes of gluttony, right? Yeah, we sure can. And that's what it takes. Fire and winter and fire, right? Winter, fire. Okay. All right, so before we start this process up, though, let's get rid of all this. And then we're going to have to put some stone in here and get enough to make our runes of gluttony, because we just used up all of our living rock making extra mana pools, which kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, but what are you going to do? Okay, let's go in here. Let's get 8 is all we really need. Might as well just get as much as we can possibly use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you go do your deal, guy. And over here, I will make some more living wood. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, and then... So as soon as we get a little bit of that stuff, we can start cranking these guys out. Hopefully we have enough mana in here. I mean, we don't have very much. I'm hoping it's enough. Man, please be enough to make 8 runes of gluttony. And the reason we get these like our base runes back, right? So we're not too worried about that. We just have to, you know, grind it out, get it done. Hopefully this will run a little bit faster now that we have these guys. And I guess if that doesn't work, we can always make some more of those guys. Right? Yeah. How do we make those again? You would think I would remember. What are those things? Hydrangeas? Oh, yeah, they're super easy to make. We could probably just crank out a bunch of those. I could replace these with just blocks of dirt. Yeah. Definitely do it that way. All right, let's sleep through the night real quick. I mean, that might not be a bad idea, just to crank out some hydrangeas. How many of these do I have? Do I have the cyan? What are these guys? Cyan and blue. Okay, let's go over to our little flower farm here. And this is the easy, we can fire this thing back up pretty simply. We can just go and drop all that charcoal in there. Actually, let's get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Charcoal's out of there. Okay, so let's start working again. So we need blues. Oh yeah, we have stacks on stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will allow me to make 8 of those. I'll stick these extra. No, we'll keep those petals in our inventory. And we'll go like this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, this will be taking care of business over here. Love that. Okay. And then we're also going to need to go and harvest our wheat. So we're going to need seeds. And wheat to make cakes, but... Okay, do we get some seeds? Yep, 22. Alright, so let's go make some more of these flowers. We know... Oh, yeah. Let's get this living rock squared away. And we'll kind of do both at the same time. We'll do a little bit of multitasking. And we know all about doing that. Okay, so... Oh, there's my stupid death thing. Get out of here. You're embarrassing me. Dang thing. Okay, so we need a bucket. And let's get... Oh, no, not there. I just want these things, like, out of the bottom. So we need these. We need that. And then a bucket. Okay. And then it's just a matter of going like this. And then... putting these guys somewhere. And then now it's easy, right? We can just right click with an empty hand and go like that. Yep, not a problem. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's take 1, 2 of these and this. Let that start doing its deal. Not done yet. Okay. Now we should have 8 hydrangeas. Okay. Now we just need a little bit of dirt. Yeah. All right. And then we can go like here. Let me get our pickaxe back down here. Get rid of this. Put dirt in here and put one of these guys there. Is that right? Yeah. All right. You are going to be dirt and a hydrangea. You are going to be dirt and a hydrangea. And you will be dirt and a hydrangea. Okay, so that should start that firing up a little bit. Now, we can... Hey. Yeah, nice try. Okay, and now we could go up here. We can put one of these in there like that. We can click here, and we get our Rune of Gluttony. Okay, we'll just start the process over again. Winter, fire, 2 of those. Okay, it's working like a dream. All right, and then we just need to swap these guys out. So we'll swap these out by like putting a block there, and then putting a block here, and then a hydrangea. Get rid of this guy. Okay, and we'll go like this, this, yeah. Okay, hydrangea. All right, and it doesn't really matter where. We put this block there. Get rid of this. And a hydrangea. Oh, okay. And then finally, this guy, right? So we do like this. Get rid of this. Get up here. Put this in. Yeah. All right. Now my hydrangeas are going to be doing their deal. Should be getting plenty of mana coming in here. This is ready to go, so we can go like that. And then right click. Get all of our runes. Start this process over again. Winter, fire, doot. Okay, perfect. All right, that's all doing what it needs to. All right, so we got more mana coming in down here, which is good. And let's go up here and check the status of this crazy setup up here. Okay, these are getting low for sure. Okay, so we're looking for an 8th. We're getting close. Yeah. It's got to run for a little while longer. I'll probably end up having to go off camera and just sit in AFK for a while. I want to get these gluttony runes made first. Is this ready? No. Maybe I should just go off camera and do all of these things. How are we doing mana-wise? Getting low, but that's going to generate some more. So it's just going to be... You know, if we have 4 runes of gluttony... Okay. And then this... 1, 2. So that'll be the 4th one coming in. Yeah. All right, we got all kinds of stuff going on around here. So I tell you what, in the interest of time, because we want to make these flower mana deals, and we're already kind of deep in this episode, so we're making runes of gluttony. We've increased the speed of our tree farm up there a little bit. Well, we'll see if that actually is working for us. We've got more mana coming in here via the way of hydrangeas, and we're transferring mana out of those pools up there into the central, into those pools over by the deal. We're almost there. So let me get a couple of this stuff, these things crafted here, and I'll bring you back in just a second, and we'll see if we can't light that portal and make some Kekamuris. Oh man, I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So I just got my last Rune of Gluttony. I have all my pieces parts here, getting ready to be able to make my, whatever these things are called, Kekamuris flowers. Now all we need to do is, we got to do a couple things. So let's go and put these runes away. We don't need them anymore. We do need, though, 8 of these. Okay? So we do like this. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right thing here. We use these. And then Elven Trade. Yeah, Pixie Dust. Okay, so we have to convert these guys into mana pearls. Oh, I don't have enough mana. Dang it. Well, maybe we can do it up here. I think we'll be able to, I think we'll be okay. Let's go up and see real quick. How's this doing? Yeah, it's working. Speed up that process a little bit. All right, let's see if we have mana in one of these pools, like this guy. Yeah. Nope, not those. These. Okay. All right, so now we have these. We have all of our pieces parts. Now we just need to spark this portal, and hopefully, I think we have enough. Yeah, just right-click on the center block there, the control block, and you can see that this thing is draining a fair amount of mana, but we should be okay. We should have some in here still, yeah. Nope. Yeah. Okay. So now we just throw these guys through like this. And we get those things back. Yes. Now we can make our crazy flour, our cake generating flowers, our Kekamuris. Okay. All right. So now we need to get water into our apothecary. So we need one of these, two, this, and then a seed. All right. We have after school stride. So we have our Kekamuris. Love that. Okay. We can take this out of here like this. All right. We can get water. We could go like this and empty hand. Seed. Nice. Okay. This. Empty hand. Seed. Okay. Okay. All right. 3 more. Empty hand. Seed. All right. And then this. Empty hand. Seed. 1 more. Perfect. Let's sleep through the night. Create a Kekamuris to help produce large quantities of mana. That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah. All right, now we need to make some cakes, right? Yes. So I need to get 2 more buckets. I have this. All right, let's just take a look here. Cake. This is the kind of cake I want. Sugar cane. Oh no. I do not have the sugar cane. I forgot a sugar cane farm. Dang it. All right, well, we're going to have to go roaming around here a little bit. We have some sugar cane. I mean, we have some. We're not like completely bereft of sugar cane. Let's go and put this stuff one. Okay. So we need, I guess, 8 pieces of sugar cane. Let's just take all of this down. There's 6. Okay. This should be 9. Yep. 18. Okay. So we'll just get a little sugarcane farm going over here. We don't have to have like any special deal going on. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 16. Let's try to make 8 cakes. We should be able to make 8, right? Okay. I mean, we could probably start with 4. Get rid of that. Let's empty some stuff out of our inventory. That goes across the way. Put those crazy mana pools in there that we didn't end up needing. Why did I make all those? That goes in there. I have zucchinis for some some crazy reason. Alright, everybody's good here? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so we need this. So we need sugar. Okay, there's sugar. There's our Kekamuris steels. And now we should just be able to... Oh, you know what we need? We need a couple pieces of wood. We may need to make a crafting bench. Bring that with us. Okay, let's go down into our little pit area here. By the way, I was AFK for a little while I was letting mana go around, and I was just hanging out down in here, which I think is going to work out okay. All right, so here, 1, 2, 3. And then cake. 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 I've never made this many cakes in my life in this game. in any version. I think maybe I'm making more cakes today than literally I've ever made, like ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right, so we have 8 cakes now. All right, so what we want to do is eat something. We don't want to be eating cake or anything. Okay. All right, so let's go over here. I'm going to take my axe. And I just want to try to see how much mana we're talking about here. So we're just going to hook this guy up like this. Get rid of all of these. All right, and then we're going to take 2 of our Kekamuris. We're going to put 1 here, 1 here. Okay, and then we're going to get our wand. Make sure these guys are connected. They are. Okay, so I'm going to put a cake here. And a cake here. Oh, I died. I never put my bauble back in. Okay, they have a large range, don't they? Okay. Okay. All right, and we'll do the same thing here. We'll do 1 here, 1 here. They're connected, right? And we'll do a cake here and a cake here. I think that cake is out of range. Okay. We have tons of endo flames left over. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to put 1 here, here, and then do cake and cake. And I also want to take this, get rid of that. Just for a second. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay. So now we're making mana out of cakes. It's kind of weird. That's full. That's drained now. So these are the first ones I did. Let's see how much mana we got. Not a lot. This looks like maybe like a 16th. But that's actually a fair amount of mana just from 2 cakes. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously going to be some grinding left that we're going to have to do. That's almost empty. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and we can take this guy out of here. Take all these guys down. Do I have a stack? Yep. Okay. Then we're going to go here, and we're going to go just like the other ones. I'm not saying this is the best way to set these up. That and that. Okay. So we used all our cakes. So, I mean, so what? 8 cakes. That's how many we made. Let's see how much mana. So we got, you know, so 8 of these together. That's going to be a fair amount of mana. It's not going to be like, I mean, this one's still got tons of mana in it. So that was pretty good. So we've made the Kekamuris. That makes me happy. I think we're going to call the end of the episode right there. So, man, we have done tons of stuff today. So first of all, we set up a system where we could transfer a bunch of mana that we got from burning coal and such into those mana pools over there by the Alfheim portal. And we opened it up. We threw a bunch of mana pearls in there and got pixie dust back, which is pretty amazing. So we got that taken care of. And then, using the pixie dust and a bunch of grinding, we made runes of gluttony, which we turned into Kekamuris plants, just using some offshoots from our flower farm over there, pieces parts. And then we made a whole bunch of cakes, using a whole bunch of resources. And we got some mana out of it. I love that. I mean, I don't know if that's like some crazy, like, huge mana production deal. I sort of want to know how many cakes it takes. How many? Nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. How many cakes we need to have to make a piece of terra steel. But we're going to try to figure that out. So between the episodes, I'm going to spend some time making cakes, farming up pieces parts, getting these things full of mana, and then we're going to see if we can't start grinding out some terra steel. I might have to go do a little bit of Enderman hunting. Yeah, not my favorite. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about Botania, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.